I just noticed.
What have you noticed?
Your logo of your FootJoy matches your little inside collar. That's lovely. That's lovely.
Well, I've also noticed something as well. You've got that navy on your new shirt.
Yep.
Matches in with your
belt.
Yeah,
wow. It's nice, isn't it? Look, a couple of little logos on it. Look. That little logo there. Little logo there. Sorry about the guns.
Well, first things first, before we even get going on the show.
I don't know why you're holding it.
Do you need your phone?
Nope.
We need to, I say the royal we.
Yeah.
I need to make an apology about the sound of last week's show. It was the biggest disappointment of all sound that's happened. Do you know what happened? It was all working.
Yeah.
We were on. I blamed you at one stage thinking that you'd accidentally switched your mic off, but it wasn't that.
No. Thank you. I accept your apology.
I did apologise.
Yeah, accepted it.
But the reality was, I didn't plug in the transmitter into the actual camera, which meant that the only thing picking up the sound on that particular video was the camera itself.
So did a good job, actually.
So I'm actually going to give that camera a little round of applause for actually doing a cracking little job.
Is it turned on today?
It's all on, so well done.
To be fair, you do have trouble turning things on, don't you?
I do have trouble turning things on, you're right, Benny. It does happen. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Sunday morning show. Good morning, Leicester.
Good morning, Dan. Good morning, everyone.
Well, what an exciting week we've had.
Oh, I don't think it gets any better.
You've loved it, haven't you?
Yeah, so on Wednesday we were lucky enough to be invited by FootJoy, who have been really looking after us lately.
They have.
With the trips and invites to places, and they sent us to play in the Pro-Am version of a ladies PGA European Tour event. So we played on the Wednesday, tournament started on the Thursday. We just had a sort of brilliant day. The hospitality, we were looked after.
Which you sampled
nicely,
didn't you?
I did, yeah. We made full use of the...
I think you were only supposed to spend out half an hour, and then we did maybe an hour and a half to two.
But we played with a young professional golfer who's just starting her journey really on the professional golf. Stephanie Kyriacou. But she, not only was she a brilliant golfer, she won the previous week Ladies European Tour event.
Dutch Open.
And she's actually won as an amateur. So 2019 she'd won as an amateur by 8 shots in an Australian Tour event, which was
Australian Open.
Yeah. But yeah, not only a brilliant golfer, but a really, really, nice person. Joined in with our banter, and absolutely brilliant. Absolute credit to her profession.
Yes. Well, we won't give anything away as in how we did.
No.
Because we're actually going to make a vlog out of it. Now, the difficulty with this vlog was that we were in the middle of a Pro-Am. We were trying to keep up, obviously, with the pace of play. We were trying to film as much as we possibly could, but we managed to actually film every shot.
Yeah.
But the difficulty was where you would normally see us doing like a bit of a banter, sort of, course vlog, talking about the shots, talking about all that. You couldn't do that in this environment because it was just so... We just had to keep up.
Yeah.
So we're going to break it up, and we're going to do a commentary version. So Lester and I are going to... Yeah, we're going to break it up, do it slightly different. But it was just, as Pro-Ams go, I mean, obviously we've both played in lots and lots of Pro-Ams, but the quality of that Pro-Am was just so good. Yeah, the Centurion Club, which is where we were playing in North London, was quality, wasn't it?
That was it's a world-class facility and a world-class golf club for something that's so relatively young in age and when it was designed and when it was produced. But it was just, everything about it was brilliant, and it exceeded my expectations. And it was also another great day for you, because obviously I know you were a little nervous in the bus ride on the way back, but England. Final, which is today. I don't watch football. It is. It's tonight. Yeah. Well, I don't watch football, but that was you were getting very excited. Me and Jordan were COVID cuddling in the back of the van, watching the football. We had it streamed onto a laptop. Yeah. But yeah, definitely wasn't a penalty, but we did deserve the victory. and we will go on and win the finals. A little spoiler for you.
A little spoiler for tonight.
Yeah.
What time's it kick off?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock UK time.
So if you're watching this,
are you predicting a result? What's the prediction? Go on, predict it.
England to win 2-0.
2-0, not even letting a goal in.
No,
because that's the first goal they've let in the tournament, isn't it?
Dan, well done. Good bit of research. So you're very good at your research.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
I think I might have
overheard that. To be fair. But yeah, we wish England football boys good luck.
Good luck, yeah.
And I'm sure all the England supporters that are watching this channel will be obviously big. Sorry to all the Danish, supporters, but someone had to win.
That's right. They did well.
They did very well.
Yeah. Credit to their nation as well.
Very good. But yeah, we wish them all luck, and hope you're all watching that later on this evening. So what about this week on the channel then? We've been at Headingley.
Yep.
And
brilliant, another great golf course.
Another great golf course, great vlog. Lots of banter with John. We tried to drag him out, didn't we? We got him out of his shell a little bit.
John was John, as he comes across, really top bloke, which he was. Yeah. His hospitality was second to none. Again, we met a lot of people. Very friendly golf club. Very forward-thinking golf club, which is brilliant.
Which is nice to see, isn't it?
John and Headingley, I don't think really knew much about our channel.
No.
So they weren't quite aware of what we were doing or what we were trying to achieve. But he sort of got that towards the end of the sort of vlog. But yeah, it was a good laugh, wasn't it?
Proper golfer as well.
Oh yeah, proper golfer. He underplayed or undersold his actual ability.
Yeah.
Obviously, when we saw him play, thought we can play a little bit. And then afterwards, he mentioned course record holder and he'd won so much stuff. So yeah, he's a
proper golfer. I think a lot of people obviously picked up on that. But we, I know you didn't quite have your best day.
No. All a bit of fun.
What I liked is how you came out of retirement right at the end and really stepped up to the mark.
It's quite funny how one shot or one hole can change your whole outlook or whole opinion on something, isn't it? Like I went home buzzing because I made a birdie on the last.
Chirpy at the back of the van.
The 15 holes before that were not good.
But yeah, great golf course, and obviously that was part of our heritage series, so a big thank you to FootJoy for putting that on, and we are quite excited to say that we have some other plans with the heritage series, and we're going to move it on and find some other wonderful golf courses around to go and have a bit of fun on. So that should be quite good moving
What's
forward.
going on the channel this week?
This week we are racing and racing for this 59. Like, is it ever going to happen, this 59?
Oh, no, I don't know.
But we are back at Ashbury.
Yep.
And Lee Whitaker Golf is joining us for the 3-man scramble of the 59.
And then he gets sacked after that, doesn't he? That his last
ever
appearance.
Is he still?
I don't know.
He is still there. He's still at Ashbury.
We booed him off the channel, don't we?
We are chasing it, and we got to get it. Surely we've got to get it at some stage.
It'd be quite nice if Lee was involved in it because he was an original member of the 59 attempt.
He's been wanting it for some time.
Yeah.
Probably more than anybody.
So maybe it might be worth a watch because there might be a few fireworks on the golf course.
Fireworks, ups and downs. This is an exciting one. This week, if there was ever an exciting one, this is it. Golf course was great though, wasn't it? The Pines course at Ashbury. That place has just lived. Well, it's gone above and beyond what I ever thought it would do. Yeah. To be honest. Yeah. It's really delivered, and the hospitality. And I know there's lots of you out there that have watched it,
and
have gone to Ashbury off the back of it, and. Pop it down in the comments as well. Actually, I'd like to hear if after watching that you've actually been there and played it, or certainly inquired about playing it. We'd like to hear if you've got involved with that. So.
So we're this week. We're on Monday. We're away for a couple of days, aren't we?
We are away. We're off to Minchinhampton Golf Club, which they've actually got. Which I didn't realise. I knew they had 2 courses: the Avening and the Cherrington. Beautiful golf courses.
Yeah, I've not had the pleasure yet.
You've not played it. Yeah, it's lovely. And then I knew that there was the Minchinhampton Old Course, which is on kind of like the moors.
Yeah.
I'd known a bit about that one because Paul's been, and I think he's probably won the Pro-Am there a couple of times.
He does win a lot of Pro-Ams, he has over the years. Yeah.
Which is very different, quirky, different. Yeah. I've never played it, so I'm looking forward to certainly having a game around there. So we're playing the Old Course, and then we're also going to play the Cherrington Course. Cool, late night.
Yeah.
Was it?
Yeah.
You're right.
Sorry everyone.
Apologies. Me just talking there.
Well, I think it was a combination of the two.
So we're going to play the Cherrington as well. Now, I've got happy memories at the Cherrington.
Have you?
Yes,
What happened?
Well, I played South West Counties week there.
Yeah.
And I actually played foursomes against Chris Wood.
Yeah.
In that one.
Woody.
You
called him Woody or not?
I don't know. I didn't know him that well, to be honest with you.
Do you reckon he remembers playing you?
No, not at all. Not at all. I can't imagine he remembers beating me in the foursomes 3-2 or something like that. So no, I don't remember that. But yeah, that was Southwest, and then I got through my first stage, which I'm sure we'll talk about it.
You've never ever mentioned how you got through and who you played with and stuff.
First stage of Open qualifying round Minchinhampton Cherrington course, so got through in a 10-man playoff.
Did you? How many places were available in that 10-man playoff?
2.
And you had one of them.
And 2 of us got through.
Did you make a birdie to get through? Or?
Made a birdie at the par 5 first, which wiped out 7 of them. So there was 3 of us left. And then the other guy wiped himself out on the second. I think I made a par. And then we went up 18, and I made a bogey on 18, and this other guy got up and down that bunker for par. So he went through ahead of me.
Yeah, but you still.
I got through anyway.
The only playoff I've been involved in was it was the Power Raid Assistance Champs.
Yeah, PGA.
And it was like a 6 or 7 man playoff, but there was only one person that was going to miss out. So there were 6 people playing for 7, or whatever it was. So yeah, and the guy on the first at Taunton Vale, you could literally hit it like as far right as you wanted. So everyone used to bail it out right. Just you could hit an iron down and a wedge on. Yeah. And he just hit this driver and snap hooked it. Went about 250 yards left, like lost ball. So everyone was pulling out irons and just nudging it down.
Was he first out?
He was first shot. He just literally put it straight into literally. I've never seen a ball go so far left. Yeah. And everyone was like. But just all these drivers go back in the bag, and everyone was pulling out 6 irons and stuff just to make a bogey because you knew a bogey would probably get you through. Yeah. But yeah.
Positive thinking.
Yeah.
Like that. Very good. So yes, we are looking forward to playing at Minchinhampton. I am officially now double jabbed. I have had my second jab this week. This one felt okay compared to the last one. The first one I had was a bit like dead arm. Don't like needles anyway, and a lot of people don't, but I felt the first one, like that one. I felt that in there. The nurse kind of looked like she kept it in there for a little bit longer. But this one was really easy, really easy. Still got a bit of a dead arm. Still got the dead arm, but done now. I'm free to travel.
Brilliant.
Cheers.
Well done you. So just a quick one. I've had a few questions. People tend to send me questions directed at you, like I know the answers to things. Okay.
So we're having a bit of a question and answer. We did say that we should do more question and answers.
A common question I've had the last few weeks, people who regularly watch the channel, I've noticed you've switched irons again.
You brought that up, haven't you?
Am I not supposed to?
No, do it, fine.
So I know that you changed back, so you were using the King Tours.
I did, yes.
Which are behind us in that bag with the Dan Hendriksen on it. That was an early season change. You decided to go away from the harder to hit blades.
Yes.
But you've actually popped those Titleist blades
back in the bag.
So what's the reason for that?
You said that I would do that at some stage.
Yeah, I always felt that you hit them really well and you were consistent with distance and striking and everything like that, and you were saying, I don't think I'm good enough now to hit them, or I'm not playing enough to hit them. But I disagreed, and I'm glad to see you put them back in the bag.
Well, you are right, Lester. I have put them back in the bag. So I am now using the Titleist 620 MB irons, which I had all of last year.
Yeah.
I can't even remember when we got them. So certainly all of last year, and I just felt that maybe I needed just a little bit more help with some irons, and I wanted to go into something that was just going to give me that little fraction more. And I looked at the T100s at the time, but I did love those Cobra Tours. Those MIM irons were beautiful, just a stunning iron to look at, great feel, and I use them. But the thing with it is that I've had a few shots. I had a few shots on the golf course with them where it would go long on me, and I couldn't get the control. I didn't feel like I could get control, and that's not the irons, not just Cobra irons. That would be anything in that sort of range there. Whereas at least with my game, I know that a mishit with a blade would always come up short. So I know my game. I know what how the clubs were going to react with it.
Yeah.
Whereas I just felt that the spin control that I was getting with the blades were a little bit better than what I'm getting with the Cobras. So I decided on our Yorkshire trip to test the blades back out and put them back in the bag. Well, I haven't taken them out.
No.
Because since I've put them back in, I've just been flushing them, like properly hitting them well.
They call you the toilet now.
Do they?
Yeah.
Well, flusher. Oh, love it. Don't you love it? Sunday morning.
It's all gone down the pan, this show, isn't it?
So yes, so I've put the blades back in the bag, and I've got to say, I love them. I've missed them.
They've missed you.
They've missed me. And I've been playing some really, really solid golf since I've put them back in the bag.
Yep.
So I'm happy for them to stay in. I know that Titleist obviously they're going to be releasing some new clubs this year. They're not releasing a new blade. No. So those will probably be in the bag for the next couple of years, I reckon. Because now that I've tested the water and gone elsewhere, didn't really like, the grass was not greener on the other side. So therefore I've gone back to the blades and I'm loving them. So they will be staying in the bag. So no more tinkering.
No tinkering?
No more tinkering. I'm quite happy there. The only one that I might play around with is the T100 4-iron that I have in the bag. I might have a little look at see what apparently the new T200 iron, which I didn't like prior, as in I didn't like it because it was too offset and it didn't suit my eye. So
they've removed a bit of the offset, haven't they?
They've taken that right out apparently. Yeah. I've not seen the new set, so I don't know that. But
so that could be an addition at some
stage? That could be something that could go in, because it's always the one club, the 4-iron, the top end iron that I really do.
Did you have a 4-iron in the blade?
No, I kind of wish I did.
Yeah.
Kind of wish I did, but I'd never ordered it.
No.
Because I still flush that 5-iron. Like I love the 5-iron. Hit it great. But the 4-iron, I can still, and whether it's because I mishit that more than I mishit the 5-iron, and maybe it's because it's bigger and I feel like I've got a bit more help there. I don't think about the strike quite as much.
Yeah.
Don't know. So well, you asked the question and I waffled on.
You did waffle on quite a bit, yeah.
Yeah. So does that answer the question quite well?
I think so. I can't even remember what the question was. You waffled that much.
No. So I've got a question for you then.
Oh.
And now don't waffle.
Okay.
All right. Let's keep this pretty straightforward as an answer. How's the short game?
No. Anyway, thanks everyone for watching, and we will speak to you next week.
See you next Sunday.